Well, good morning, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from beautiful San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, and purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Hope you guys are excited for this fantastic Monday. Those of you that know me know this is my favorite day of the week. My favorite day of the week ends in DA. Why? It's my favorite. Handling betrayal and brokenness. Handling betrayal and brokenness. If you have lived in this life more than about 12 years, you have the opportunity to have experienced the emotions, the outcomes, the feelings, the thoughts, the sleepless nights, the frustration, the anxiety, the effects, if you will, of betrayal, which may have led to brokenness for a season. Let's explore real quickly first what this is all about, and then I intend today to deliver to you exactly how to handle betrayal and brokenness. I'm going to leave you with that nugget today. You know, I never talk about something without giving a solution, or as Zig Ziglar said, never give a promise without giving a plan. So this morning I will give a plan to this promise to help walk you through seasons of betrayal or brokenness. Let us first come to this real conclusion. The betrayer to you, if you will, or the one who you had an expectation of or with or for, that has turned a different direction. You must catch this. This is critical. It's really not about you at all. It's not about you at all. This is a key factor to remember. It's really not about you. Let me give an example of the most famous betrayal in human history. It was about the 30 pieces of silver for Judas. Judas was greedy for gain. Judas witnessed Jesus' miracles. He'd had fish tacos with him on the beach for the 3 years that he was part of his ministry. In fact, he was the one in charge of, he was the treasurer, if you will, the one in charge of the finances. And he yet had greed in his heart. And you see, the betrayal of Jesus with a kiss was not about Jesus in Judas's mind. It was about Judas. Did it hurt any less? No. Did it sting any less? No. And yet it wasn't about Jesus for Judas. And I say the same for you. If you have experienced or experiencing a betrayal of sorts, if you are experiencing a breakdown in relationship through a betrayal, first understand this. It likely had nothing to do and has nothing to do with you, friend. It was likely a depravity or a lack or something missing in the other person's life that caused them to act in that behavior. Because you see, love conquers all. Now, not American love. Not, I love cheeseburgers, I love apple pie, I love puppies and baseball. Not that kind of love. If you go to the original breakdown, when we look at the Greek, there are 3 different derivatives of this word love. Their language is so much more phenomenal. There is what is known as phileo love, which is a brotherly love. There is an eros love, which you know as a romantic love. And then there is agape, which is an unconditional love. It is a love that loves without condition. It is not a love that says, I love you as long as you this. I love you as long as you that. It says, I love you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Known as, ladies and gentlemen, the love of God. Unconditional. Are his blessings conditional? Of course they are. If you do this, then I'll do that. Is the love conditional? No, not according to the B-I-B-L-E. It is unconditional. So when we talk about this, we look at love conquers all. What is your role in a betrayal? Your role in a betrayal is the opposite of what you feel like doing in most cases. In most cases, the betrayal would cause you to want to act out in defense of yourself and your pain and your hurt. There are many manifestations depending on what disc profile you are or what your personality profile is. The D is ready for a fight. The I will just become like the betrayer and go off yakking and gossiping and being ugly. The S will be silent, won't say a word, and will make you pay by silence and ugly eyes, those ugly eyes. And you just won't, it'll be a passive aggressive thing. And the C is very similar to that. So the natural response is defensive and even can be aggressive towards, whether it's passive aggressive or outward aggressive, towards the one who betrayed. Okay? And yet, the proper supernatural, not natural response is to love. Agape. Unconditional. Unconditional. Oh, I know it's not. I hear you. I hear you out there in Facebook world. They're like, Steve, that's freaking hard. That is freaking hard. You got to be kidding me. Love them? Bless them? Pray for them? Are you crazy? No, I ain't crazy. I'm a Christian. I am a Christian. I am a Christ follower. Meaning, my goal in life is to be like him and to love like him and to respond how he responded and to do what he did and to follow that example, that model, that leadership. I have given up my right to make my own personal decisions, and I have chosen to follow the instructions that he has left for me in his Bible, y'all. That's pretty much it. So the response is one where Jesus said, bless those who you've heard it said, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. This is Jesus talking. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. You've heard it said, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Okay? But I tell you, love your enemies. Bless those who persecute you. Bless those who despitefully use you. Bless those who are yakking about you, talking about you, who are twisting things around. You bless them. In this way, you are shown to be children of your Most High God. You see, a natural response will yield you a natural result, and it's going to be conflict. A supernatural response on your part will yield a supernatural result, favor from the Lord on you, and what is hidden in the darkness, he will make plain himself. You don't even have to defend yourself. You just have to smile and love and bless. Oh, I know it ain't easy. I know it's hard. I get it. And yet you must understand this. You have a simple opportunity to manifest an unconditional love, recognizing first and foremost, this isn't even about me. It's something going on with them. Judas wasn't trying to be ugly to Jesus. He wasn't even thinking about how it was going to affect Jesus. He just wanted that money. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted that money. There's something going on in one of them that had to deal with lack, that had to deal with insecurity, that has to deal with something that's missing that they're not getting from the good Lord themselves. They're trying to get it themselves, and you become an object in the way. It's a very sad thing. That's why they need prayer, y'all. They need prayer, not because they're intentionally living jacked up. They need prayer because ain't nobody need to live like that. Ain't nobody need to live like that. These folks need help. So your response is, you suck it up, buttercup. You suffer in silence. You take your pain to the good Lord. Maybe the one person closest to you, you get some prayer, and you choose to love. You choose to bless. You choose to honor, even though you don't feel like it. A natural response will get you a natural result and end in constant conflict. A supernatural response will yield a supernatural result, and you will be covered. You will be blessed. And you watch how the good Lord shows up in your life. Have a great day, guys.